Good afternoon. Today, March 1st, 2024. What is the cause buyer failed to secure gold in Africa and diamond? Africa is the main source of precious mineral. They produce bauxite, gold, emeralds, and diamond. But let us focus on gold and diamond. Wilhelmina is the extension of the seller who mines the gold and who produce gold in order for us to export. Now, I'm based in Australia. I am the gatekeeper. At the same time, I am your business facilitator. Now, the answer to your question is very simple. Why you failed to secure gold? Right now, there's a lot of buyers who travel to Africa. Last night before I closed, there was a lady traveled to Sierra Leone. There was a guy from Italy traveled to Mali. And there was a French guy traveled to Conakry and Ghana. They come to me. I am not an agency. I'm not. I am here to promote Africa, particularly to Mali, Conakry, Sierra Leone. My job is to tell the world that we have the supply. You are approaching Wilhelmina in order for you to know. Well, the answer is on this video. Subscribe on my YouTube channel. Click below, read the full corporate offer. There is a link. Click on the link. You will be redirected to my platform on Facebook. Now let's talk about the price that you have been asking. I will give you the price based on the day to day. Now, this buyer who flew to Sierra Leone from Dubai, and this buyer, he has business facilitator. He couldn't get the gold. Why? Because they were been asking cost insurance and freight only, which is CIF, and they don't have the money. So they travel to Sierra Leone thinking they can get 1 kilo of gold of 40,000. My dear, if you are listening to me, I would not mention your name. Gold is money you are buying, you must remember. You traveled to Sierra Leone, you failed. That 40,000 is only 18 carats. Our gold is 23 carats. No way you can get the gold 40,000. You were being deceived. That's why you flew to Sierra Leone. You were being deceived by a seller. That seller is really hungry to sell to you. And then you cannot find the gold because the seller rejected you, right? So when you arrive in Sierra Leone, the seller refused to deal with you because your price is 40,000. And the seller says, no, we don't sell 40,000 because there is a valued added tax, which is government sales tax. That is normal. Now, that 40,000 is only 18 carats. Mhm. Our selling price is less 8% tax included LBMA. Now, don't be confused. Now, that's 65,755.30, that is refined. That is already refined. That called gold volume. Now you are buying unrefined, which is 22 to 23 carats. The purity is 96, 97, 98. So our selling price less 8% out of LBMA price, out of the world market price, less 8% tax included, equivalent to 60,270 per kilo. In one bar is 1,000 gram. So now, how are you able to pay if you don't have the money? So Mr. International Buyer, do not travel in Africa if you are not prepared. Do not. Do not travel to Africa if you are not prepared, if you don't have money available in your bank account. This is not for credit. This is not CIF, cost insurance and freight only. This is not. This is FOB. This is cash business. I'll give you an example. I just purchased this one online. This blood pressure. I pay in advance. It arrived today. I'm just giving you an example. This blood pressure, I found this on advertisement on Facebook, right? We also advertise that we have gold. Can you see the conversation, Mr. Baya? If you're watching me, everything now is on social media. Mhm. We advertise that we have the gold. This one, I bought this one for two. One for my loved one when I travel again this year to give it to my loved one overseas. Right. So this blood pressure, this two blood pressure worth $170. I did pay the shipping cost. So I'm just giving you an example, right? Okay? And I also purchased this one online. This one. I also purchased this one online. Everything now is online. So, Mr. Baya, you're lucky to meet this lady. Okay? I explain you thoroughly that the gold price changes every day. Our selling price, less 8% tax included. You don't need to worry about the tax because the tax is already on the price. It is an incentive to you, Mr. Baya. Mhm. Very incentive. I was the one who asked my seller in the head office, let us give the buyer an incentive, including the tax. Now, Mr. Buyer, the tax of the gold, if you buy on Conakry, 6.5%. If you buy gold in Sierra Leone, 6.5%. If you buy gold in Mali, 7%. Tax, government sales tax. Now, because you are buying precious mineral, there is always government sales tax. You buy plus government sales tax. I did purchase this one. I was being charged government sales tax, right? Plus shipping cost. And I need to insure so that it will not be lost. So it arrived today. So I'm just giving you an example. This is the blood pressure that I ordered online. Okay, so you are also buying gold online. Wilhelmina was the one who promote Africa. So don't be confused. And I don't want to deal joker buyer. And I don't want to deal joker broker. No more. I have given everyone an opportunity, but they don't read the full corporate offer. The corporate offer is already on this video. What is the meaning of corporate offer? So that I could educate small gold trader. We offer that we have the gold. That is the corporate offer. We offer that our gold, my head office gold, is 22 plus equivalent 23. We tell the world that the gold is from 96, 97, 98. In every bar is different purity. So you need to taste the gold. You need to travel with me. So you found this lady in front of you while you are searching gold on YouTube. This video would be on my platform. So what you have to do, Mr. Baya, you listen to this video from the beginning to the end. Then click below and subscribe. Read the full corporate offer. Then if you're not satisfied, then you click on the link. You will be redirected on my platform on Facebook. You can see the video explained thoroughly. There's a message on every video so that no one can copy, so that no one can steal. Because a lot of jokers, they come to my platform, they steal my picture. See? Because they think that they can copy it. Nowadays, all the videos have a message so that the buyer understand that he or she is dealing directly to us. Wilhelmina is your business facilitator. I am helping you. I'm going to travel with you to assist you in order to get the supply. Now, Mr. Buyer, we don't deal buyer that cannot be be transparent. You need to be transparent. Why? When you watch this video and you come for conference on WhatsApp, on Skype, I want to interview you live video call. After you read this video, after you listen to this video, after you read the full corporate offer and click below, it says more. So don't chat with me on YouTube. Just come. My address, my contact is on every video. Do not come to Wilhelmina to say hello because I'm not going to respond to you. Do not say hi. My name is not hi. You need to be professional if you are a buyer. You need to introduce yourself. Dear Mrs. Ford, I watch your video. I am Mr. So and so. I am the buyer. I did read your full corporate offer on YouTube channel. I did go to your platform. I saw the video. I want to buy gold in Mali. Mrs. Ford, I want to buy gold in Sierra Leone or in Conakry. You need to emphasize. Now, the full corporate offer is already on this video. Now, the price of our gold at the moment, today is March 1st, the gold is 2,044.99 an ounce. So, you multiply that 37.15 equals 65,755.30. That is refined. We are not selling you 65. We are not. Out of that price of 65,755.30, we give you less 8% out of that. Because if you're gonna buy gold bullion, there is no discount. We give you a discount of 8%. In return, we give you tax included. So you gain more. You are going to get the profit because that bar, there's, if I'll put you in Mali, 7%. Mali have tons of gold. If you want tons of gold, there's a lot. If you want Conakry, if you are from Dubai, Conakry and Dubai is one stop. So 6.5% government sales tax. If you want in Sierra Leone, exactly 6.5 the government sales tax. Now, whatever the price of the gold, let's say 65,755.30 30 times 6.5. I'm gonna get my calculator. Now, the price of gold today is 65,755.30. The government sales tax on every bar, okay, times 6.5. The tax on every bar is 4,274. Let's say you're gonna buy to start with 10 kilos. 10 kilos times 42, 4,274. Okay? Times 10 kilos. So you save this one. Okay? So, hang on. 65,755.30 times 6.5% on tax. So this is the tax. Okay? This is the tax on every bar. So if you're gonna buy time 10 kilos times 10, this is the tax. Right? The tax is 4,274. 42,000. I'm sorry. The tax is 42,740 on the 10 kilos. So you save $42,000. Okay? So where you gonna find the seller will give you 42,000 for nothing. So if you're dealing with us, you are more profitable rather than dealing with a lot of chain of joker broker. I call them joker broker. Why they come to me? All of them. Everybody come to Wilhelmina. I am not an agency. You only get the gold from us because Wilhelmina explains thoroughly. Right? So this gold is not for credit. This is not SBLC. A standard letter of credit. Therefore, you don't have cash. You have a deficiency of cash flow. Gold is money, my dear. Gold is king. You must remember. Now, Mr. Baya, this gold come from Africa. The raw material you're buying a dory bar, not a gold bullion, not finished product. You're buying dory bar. Now, this dory bar, gold in Africa, landed in Dubai. This is very expensive. I purchased this in gold sock for my husband. I'm just giving you an example. So if I don't have the money, how am I able to pay? I went to gold sock, okay? I interview the manager, the owner, where the gold coming from, their supply from Africa. Mhm. And I bought this one for myself. See, finished product. This is $3,000. This is $4,000. This is very expensive. This is not cheap. And then you're asking CIF cost insurance and freight, therefore you don't have the money. You are going to leverage. You are trying to teach us to launder. You can only launder if you have the money. Yeah, Mr. Bayo, I purchased this in Dubai. Right, I'm just giving you an example. This is very expensive. This is $4,000, eh? This is not very cheap. And this one, $3,000. This is not cheap. All right. So, when I um, when I returned to Australia, I showed the receipt in custom in the airport and they charged me 5% tax. So my 5% tax was being returned back to my bank account. Buying gold exactly the same. You claim that in your tax yearly. So why are you confused, Mr. Buyer, that you are going to buy no upfront? There is no upfront here. You have to pay for it whether you like it or not. And we don't bring the gold to you. You have to travel. You need to send me a letter of interest that you are really a buyer. Your letter of interest will signify that you are a buyer. Why? Because there's so many fake buyer pretending to be a buyer. And I need to scrutinize you. And if you cannot open your camera because you're scared, meaning to say you are a launderer, meaning to say you are a criminal, meaning to say you are thieves. Why are you scared to open your camera? Why? Wilhelmina is here. I'm not scared to show my face. Those joker broker that I rejected and they got angry, I'm sorry guys. I am not here to make friends with you. I am here to assist the real buyer. Mr. Real Buyer, if you meet Wilhelmina on YouTube, listen very carefully because you are going to get the supply if you are paying attention. The full corporate offer is in this video. Okay? Now, you're gonna say, well, Wilhelmina, what is the carrot? You are not paying attention really. If you come to Wilhelmina, and then I'm gonna ask you, how did you found my number? And then you're gonna say, I saw you on YouTube. Therefore, you have to digest it. You need to digest it properly because when you come for conference, I'm going to ask you, good day, how did you found my number? You're gonna say, well, Amina, I found you on your Facebook. Did you read? Well, Amina, I found you on your YouTube. Did you really read it? Because if you didn't read, I'm gonna tell you, go back and read again. Then you come back with your letter of interest on your company letterhead that you are a buyer, your contact number, email, and etc. You need to emphasize on your LOI. There, Wilhelmina, I saw you on your YouTube. I want to purchase gold to start with 10 kilos or 5 kilos to start with. Okay? What is the price, Wilhelmina? I mentioned that already. Our selling price today is 60,270 per kilo. Then you're gonna say, well, Amina, too expensive. Well, you're buying expensive item. This is expensive. I purchased. I didn't bargain it. I just pay it because I like it. And I purchased this one for my husband. Very expensive. I didn't complain because I like it. So when you buy the bar, the gold bar dory, you need to travel with Wilhelmina. You cannot just sit down in your chair that you are going to ask to deliver to you. The gold will not come to you because there is a process. You need to place your order. Then we will send you a confirmation of your order. We send you a letter of invitation that you are exclusively customer of my head office. Now, let's talk about how are you able to get it. Mr. Buyer, in Africa, there's so many issues because the sellers are very hard to deal with. If I'm not around, I can guarantee you you are going to fail. Why? There are so many fake offer and you're gonna be ignited and you travel, then when you arrive is not the price that you are going to get it. Just imagine this buyer is stranded in Sierra Leone, is stranded in Mali, is stranded in Conakry and in Ghana. They come to me, I cannot help them. I told them, you are already on the ground. I wouldn't be able to assist you because our purpose is to guide the buyer so that the buyer would be happy. Mr. Buyer, you need to establish your business relationship with us. Especially if you come to Wilhelmina, I am going to interview you. I am going to interrogate you. Why? Because I need you to establish business relationship with us if you want long-term supply. Don't be bothered running around. There's so many fake offer. They are going to trap you. Just like this buyer already on the ground. They didn't get the gold, so they are a failure. They're begging me to get the gold. I cannot. I cannot entertain buyer already on the ground, and I would not entertain buyer without proper validation by Wilhelmina. So, Mr. Buyer, I'm sorry if you failed. That's not my that's not my problem. You created your own problem. You flew to Sierra Leone, you flew to Ghana, you flew to Mali, you flew to Conakry because thinking you can get the profit. You will get the profit if you follow the golden rules of the government. You cannot evade taxes. Now, because you deal with Wilhelmina, you are saving the government sales tax. Our selling price less 8% tax included. You resell the gold to Dubai less 2%, you still 6%. Then when you refine it, whatever the price of the day, you sell it to Dubai. Dubai is crying for gold. When I was in Dubai, I interview lots of buyers in Dubai. They queuing to see me at the Holiday Inn where I stay. I rejected them because they're gonna say, I wanna buy gold, bring it to Dubai. We will ask you on the refinery. I beg your pardon. You didn't even introduce yourself who you are. You have to show me, Mr. Buyer, the proof of fund that you have $1 million. If you don't show the proof, I'm sorry, we are not able to assist you, especially me. I'm very tough, I'm very strict. Now, that statement, bank statement that you have, this is between you and us exclusively because we want to know how are you able to pay because this is FOB. This is not CIF, cost, insurance, and freight. I mentioned that many times, but most of the broker doesn't read. They are excited to see me. Please, this time, don't come if you are not really a buyer. I want to talk to the buyer. Mr. Buyer, deal with us. Guaranteed you will get the gold. Guaranteed. Now, when I travel with you, Mr. Buyer, I do charge my extra service. I'm giving you the information worth $1 million already. But when I travel with you, another scenario. You mean to say I'm going to travel with you for free? Gold is not for free. When you sell it, you will get the profit. Now, because I'm going to travel with you, that 8% I might consider to give you 10%. So I throw back whatever I charge. I'm going to discuss with you when you come how much I'm going to charge to cover my travel cost. So at the end of the day, you're a winner. You are safe. But if I'm not around and then you travel and then you come to Wilhelmina that you are on the ground, I'm sorry, I wouldn't be able to assist you. That's not my job. My job is to assist you properly if you are really a buyer. If not, at least you listen to this video At least you read the full corporate offer. I'm sure you are window shopping. I'm sure you're running around. Which one is the best offer? Go for it. Our offer is the best. I can guarantee you. No one is explaining to you like this. Nobody. No such broker. No such seller. Mr. Buyer, my services is very important to your business. Spend money to make money. I will make you money if you are very transparent. We will discuss that because I have to be with you in order to assist you on the ground. Guaranteed you will get the gold. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good morning or good afternoon to you. Click below. The full corporate offer is on this video. All the question and answer is on this video. Don't come to Wilhelmina if you are not ready. Don't come to Wilhelmina if you ask question. All question and answer is already on this video. Okay, Mr. Baya? Thank you very much. And I hope you understand what I'm explaining.